Hi, Alice. How are you doing today?
Great.
Good. I'm Molly. I'm going to be your occupational therapy student assistant today. And I hear that you are just fresh in your recovery for your rotator cuff injury on your right shoulder, correct?
Yes.
Good. So how are you feeling pain-wise?
Fabulous.
Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we are in phase 1 of the exercises for your recovery. So I have 3 exercises for you that we're going to do in phase 1. We're going to go over them. You can ask me any questions that you'd like. I'm going to explain them to you. I have a copy of the exercises for you that you can take home with you because I would like you to do them at home. So we can go over that at the end. Do you have any questions with me before you start?
No.
Are you in any pain right now?
No.
No, not at all?
I'm in denial.
Okay. Well, we can talk about that with your therapist later, maybe. I'll make a note to them. Oh, this is my therapy dog. This is Homer. Thanks, Homer. Okay. Yeah, that's our therapy dog. He's super nice. So you're not in any pain
He
today.
smells like grass.
Thank you. You're not in any pain today, so we're going to go ahead and start with the exercises. The first exercise that I would like to do with you is called the pendulum. This is a shoulder exercise, and before I get started with the pendulum shoulder exercise, which is our first one, I just want to remind you of some things. So you're supposed to be avoiding active range of motion. Do you know what that is?
No basketball.
What?
No basketball.
No basketball? Yes, no dribbling in basketball. I know you really like basketball and you would eventually like to get back to playing, wouldn't you?
Indeed.
Yes. So you should not be doing any pushing, pulling, lifting with that arm.
Can I still grocery shop?
You can. We actually could go over a few methods that you could do without using that arm later if you'd like to.
Cool cats.
Yeah, okay. So, no active range of motion, no pushing or pulling with the affected arm. Do you have any questions about that?
No.
Okay. So, yes, the first one on here is the pendulum shoulder, forward and backwards. So, just for right now in therapy, we're going to do 5 reps. But at home, it says, I would like you to perform this 15 times per day. So, you're going to do 1 set, which is you're going to do back and forth 15 times. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. I am going to demonstrate first. So what this says is you're going to shift your body weight forward and allow your injured arm to swing back and forward. Your injured arm should be fully relaxed, like noodle arm, think of that. So you could do this standing up or in a chair. Do you prefer in a chair, standing up?
Whatever works.
Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to lean forward. It's going to be completely relaxed, and you're just going to kind of shift your body weight so that this dangles. But I want it to be, as slow and controlled as you can get it. So let's go ahead and try and do 1. So forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. That's forward. 1 more. We'll do 5. Good. So if you don't want to sit down, you could always stand up and use that table for support and lean forward while standing up and do it. So for the next one, I think I'm going to have you stand up just because we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to be shifting our body weight side to side to allow this injured arm to swing side to side in front of you freely like this. Your arm, again, should be fully relaxed. We're going to do this 5 times. But at home, I would like you to do it 15 times, 1 time. So if you want to stand up, and you can use that table for support, your left arm, and kind of lean forward. And we're going to go side to side, slow and controlled. Yep. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. So you can sit back down. Just make sure that, it is just your body weight, super relaxed. You're not actively, you know, using your arm to swing it back and forth. Do you have any questions about those two exercises?
No.
Okay, so our last one on this is called scapular retractions. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna squeeze your shoulder blades back and down and avoid hiking your shoulder, which basically means your shoulder's coming up. So what you're gonna do is you're just kind of relax and squeeze your shoulder blades back and then down and then let go. So we can start back, down, and then let go, back, down, and let go. It's 3, 2 more, back, down, and let go. Yep. Do you feel it in your shoulder blades? No
Yes.
pain still?
No.
And then let go. Okay, good. So for that one, we did 5, just as an example, but I would like you at home to do this twice a day, and you are going to do it 20 times, one set. So do it 20 times in the morning, 20 times at night.
Nice.
Okay, so here's your paper. All the instructions are on here. Your reminders are on here, such as no pushing or pulling with that arm, avoiding active range of motion. Is that font okay? Do you not have your glasses on?
No, I left them at home this morning.
Okay. So when you get home and you have your glasses on, you can read this, or I can read it to you again. Do you feel like we went over it good enough?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. So, and just remember, if you're having any pain, icing that shoulder. So, Alice, today we are going to be doing phase 2 of your exercise now. So we're going to do the pendulum, shoulder forward, back, and side to side. We're going to do this 5 reps, but as this says on here, I would like you to do this 15 times a day, 1 time a day. So we're going to do the same thing. I'll demonstrate it before you go. But what we're going to do is you can lean on the bed for support, and you're going to shift your body weight forward and back to allow your injured arm to swing forward and back freely. Your injured arm you should be full relaxed. So we should be noodle arm again. So this one is forward, back, and side to side. So if you just want to go in a circle 5 times to the left, and then kind of stop yourself, and then go 5 times to the right. And this should be slow and controlled, just like last time. Just try and slow down and really relax your arm. Does that sound good?
Sure thing.
Go ahead. Use that bed for support. Yep. Let that arm hang. Good. Much better. Much better than the first time. A little more relaxed. Okay, yep, go. Yep, make sure you're using your body weight to let that. There you go.
Really nice.
Yeah, good. Okay, how'd that feel all right? Don't have any pain?
That was fabulous.
Good. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and do shoulder flexion. Again, with this one, we're going to do it 5 times. But as on this says, you're going to repeat it 10 times, and you're going to do this twice a day. Okay? So I'm going to have you lay back on your bed. Just lay on your back, get comfortable. We're actually going to use this, so I'll take that from you. You comfy?
Fabulous.
Okay.
Right here.
So laying on your back and holding we'll just use this. It says you can use your cane if you have one. You really can use anything, but we'll use this since you had this for me. You're going to slowly raise your arms over your head, and you might not have that much range of motion since you tore your rotator cuff. So what you're going to do laying down is you're going to hold it like this, arm shoulder width apart. You're going to bring it up as far as you can, and then you're going to come back down. So up and down is 1. And I just want you to do that pretty slow and controlled. Yep. Go ahead. Try and keep your elbows as straight as you can. Good. And that might be as far as you can go, so you can come back down. Yep. Does that feel okay? 2. Oh, you can speak Spanish. Wow. Trace. And yep, 4. And 5. That feel all right?
Yep.
All right, that was good. So our next one is going to be the supine abduction. So this just means you're laying on your back, and we're going to do some shoulder abduction exercises. And obviously, since you know you're in recovery, you might not have that much range of motion yet, which is completely fine. So abduction, that means going away from our body, right? Yeah. Okay. And for this one, you're going to be laying on your back. You're going to hold both ends of the band with your arms straight. Use the stronger arm to help raise the weaker arm out to the side and then up towards your ear. So I'm thinking it's a little bit hard to tell from these pictures, which is why we're going over them. So I'm actually thinking, since it says using your stronger arm to help raise the weaker arm out to the side, you're kind of going like this.
Like a canoeing.
Yeah. So you can just try and raise that out to the side. We're going to do that 5 times, nice and slow and controlled. Good. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5. Yep, make sure you try and keep those arms straight when you're doing that. So we did that 5 times, but at home again, this says repeat 10 times. You're going to do it twice a day, but you'll have an extra packet again of this to keep with you. All right, so we are moving on with our phase 2 exercises. We're going to take this away because you're a little dangerous with it. We're going to do passive range of motion, shoulder abduction. So we're going to do about the same movement, but I'm going to be moving for you. So I don't want you to help me at all. I just want you to be noodle armed, and I'm just going to move your arm 5 times. So at home, your boyfriend can do this for you. I know you just said, you just met a man. What's his name? Is his name Will?
No.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought it
George.
was. Oh, I feel like that's a lie. But anyways, you can have him do this for you. And again, all the instructions are on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab your arm. I'm going to move it away from your side towards your head if your range lets me, and then I'm going to return it back to your side. So we're going to do that 5 times, okay? So I just want you to straighten out, relax. All right. I'm going to hold onto your shoulder. Does that feel all right?
Great.
Good. Yeah, it's a little stiff. Do you feel it?
No.
Good. Is that 5?
I don't know. Wasn't counting.
I know, I kind of lost track. We'll do one more just for safety. There we go. Good. All right. So, yep, you can have your boyfriend do that, your husband, whoever.
I have a boyfriend and a husband.
You might. I'm not one to judge. So now we're going to do shoulder flexion. Again, I'm going to hold on to your arm. I'm going to raise it up over your head as long as the range permits, and then I'm going to lower it back down and repeat. Okay? You feeling all right? Do you have any questions for me?
It's almost nap time.
It is almost nap time, yes. Okay. So I'm going to come under your shoulder. Thank you. You okay? You're twitching a little bit. Great. Good. 3. 1 spinach. Let's trace.
4.
4. And 5. Okay. So for this one, if you would like to sit up, I'm just going to have just roll over onto your arm. Get your legs off the bed, just sit up, there you go, safety first. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have you stand up since you got your sling on, good. So what we're gonna do is we are going to carefully take your arm out of the sling. You're just going to, I'll explain it first, don't do anything crazy yet. So you're gonna use your good arm, you're gonna get your arm out of that sling, you're gonna let your affected elbow, which means you're,
Right.
yeah, straighten out and just kind of allow gravity to stretch it out, and then you're gonna bend your elbow back to how it would be in the sling, and then let it go. So we're gonna do that 5 times. Get a good stretch, and at the same time, when your elbow comes down, I want you to extend your fingers all the way, open that hand up really good, and then close it, okay? All right, so go ahead, take your arm out of the sling. There you go. All right, so just let it go out, let gravity stretch it, open your fingers up all the way, close your hand, and move your wrist around a little bit, and then bring it back up. That's 1. Okay, bring it back down, let gravity stretch it, open your fingers up all the way, close, move your wrist around. Now bring it back up. Do the same thing for the 3rd one, fingers all the way open, close, move your wrist around. Doing okay? Okay, good. So bring it up. We're gonna go for 4. Fingers all the way open, all the way, girl. Close, move your wrist around. And the last one, make it a good one. All the way open, close, move your wrist around. Back up. And then down again. All right, good. So you feel okay with that?
Yeah.
All right, so that is just because your arm gets stuck, so long, you're not really moving your wrists and your fingers, and gotta get that elbow going so you don't stiffen up. We are moving on with phase 3. We're almost done with your exercises. We're gonna do some wall exercises with your arms. We're gonna do wall walk flexion. We're gonna do this 5 times. So we're gonna stand facing the wall. You're gonna place your forearm on the wall, and you're just gonna kind of walk your arm up the wall just as shown, okay? And then you're gonna bring it back down. So we're gonna do that 5 times, slow and control. So you go ahead and do the first. You don't have to do it like that. You can just slide it. Yeah. Make sure you're keeping your forearm flat on there, okay? Yeah, you really gotta stand facing the wall and walk your arm up. We'll do this one as 1. You can just slide your arm up. Now bring it down. There you go. Try and get as far as you can up. Keep that forearm on the wall. All right. You can go up a little bit higher maybe. Good. Okay, we'll do 1 more. And down again. Good. How do you feel after that one?
A little bit woody.
Okay, so we're going to do the wall walk abduction. Same thing, except we're going to be sideways, just like this. So you need to turn that way, actually. Or you can, just kidding, just turn this way so you can watch me. Standing with the wall on your involved side, so right side always going to be on the wall. Place your forearm on the wall. So what's really important is you want your forearm on the wall. And you're going to walk your arm up, or should I say slide, since you took it a little literally. You're going to slide your arm up as shown in the picture. We're going to do this 5 times slowly. I want you to get it as high as you can without hurting yourself. We don't want to push you too hard, okay? So go ahead. Put that forearm on the wall. There you go. Go up. And come back down. Good. We might need a higher wall for you. You're a big girl. You're tall. Up. And down. And come up for 3. Down. Up. And down. And for the last one, I'm just going to position a little bit better. Just make sure you're kind of standing straight. There you go. Now go up. And back down. Good. You still feel good after that?
Yeah.
All right. So now we are going to be doing seated rows with a T-band. Okay, so we're going to continue with your phase 3 exercises. We're going to do something called seated rows with a yellow T-band. So I'm actually going to switch you places because I'm going to do a demonstration for you. We're also going to pretend this band is yellow. Okay.
Why?
So you're going to sit, because I don't have a yellow one. So we're going to sit on the edge of a seat. So this is going to be our seat for now. We're going to have good posture. We're going to, you can attach this band to anywhere. So if you want to do like a couch or a table, anywhere that's, a good height for you. And we're going to hold one end of the band in each hand, and we're going to pull straight back. So you want to keep your elbows by your side and pull back with your shoulder blade. Your elbows should stay in at all times. And be sure to make sure it's controlled. Don't let the band just snap back. So you want to pull it back, control, let it go forward, control. Sound good? Okay, so I'm going to move the seat a little bit because, we'll adjust as needed because you got long arms. Okay, so you want to grab the ends of these. Go ahead and tuck your elbows in and pull back and forward. Make sure you keep those elbows in. If you can't go back all the way, that's fine. There you go, that's better. Forward, you're a strong gal. Come back. Make sure you come forward all the way. And back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Keep your elbows in. And then one more. Slow and controlled. Yeah, it's tough work. Elbows in, elbows in.
Dude, we know my elbows don't go further ranks, so I hyperextend. Come on.
No chicken wings. Okay, good. So, that is it. We are moving on with some more elbow exercises. So we're going to use this band again. You want to pull it out. We're going to do elastic band shoulder flexion. So while holding onto the elastic band in front of you and on your leg with one hand, pull the band upward towards the ceiling with your other arm as shown. So if I could demonstrate with you for a minute. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold the band in front of us. I guess I should use my right side. So with your left, you're going to hold it here, and you're going to pull the band up towards the ceiling.
Nice. Milking the cow.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. So you might want to, kind of hold on. Up. You're going to come in the middle. Go as far as you can. We're going to do slow and controlled. We're going to do this 5 times. Yep. So you want to come in front of you. Put your arm in front of you, like you're giving someone a handshake. You want to come up, down, up, down. You don't have to go down all the way. Make sure it's controlled. There you go. Up, down. Maybe one more. We'll do one more for good luck. Good. All right. So keeping the band, we're going to do bilateral external rotation while holding an elastic bands with your elbows bent. Pull your hands away from your stomach area. Keep your elbows near the side of your body. So almost the same thing. You're going to grab this, and we want to keep our elbows in, and our arms are going to come out like this. So you should feel that work in your shoulder blades and in your back. Okay? So we're going to do that 5 times. Nice and controlled. You might want to spread your arms out a little bit. Yep. Yep. Good. Got some nice external rotation. Make sure you're keeping those elbows in. We'll go for 3. There you go. 4. There we go. And 5. Good. Okay, so for this one, you're going to sit down sideways this time. You can tie this to the bedpost if that is how you like it. And then we are going to hold this in our right hand. We're going to do internal rotation. So we're coming in towards our stomach. Make sure you keep that elbow nice and tucked in and try and bring that forearm towards your stomach, okay? We're gonna do 5 of those, nice and controlled. Yep, you can move your arm down the band a little bit. There you go. Keep your elbow tucked in. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. How do you feel after that one?
Fabulous.
All right. So next we got our bicep curls. So this one is going to be a little bit similar to the other one that we did. All right. So while seated and holding the elastic band with both hands, your opposite hand should fixate the elastic band on your knee. So this left arm is going to hold it like this, and then we are going to draw your hand up by bending at the elbow. So I might have to adjust this a little bit, but I'm going to do some nice bicep curls.
Real nice.
Yep. You're going to make sure you keep your elbows stable. All we want to do is bend our elbows so you really feel that in your bicep. Okay? Yep, you can go ahead and we're going to bring this feet flat on the floor. We gotta have good posture. Go ahead. There you go, good. 1, nice and controlled. We're gonna do 5. Yep, make sure you're bringing that. There you go. Good. One more, I think. Not really sure. Okay, good. All right. So now we're going to do tricep bands. So this is almost the same thing. So what we're going to do is I will show you. We're going to start by holding an elastic band across our chest with one hand. We're going to pull the band downward with the other arm so the elbow goes from a bent position to a straightened position. And there's a picture to show you. But basically what we're going to do is you're going to go like this. And this is going to start bent. And it's going to come down.
Now you're milking a cow.
Now we are milking cows. Ooh. You should really feel this. I already feel it in my triceps. You know where your triceps are?
My arm.
Yep, right back here. So you should. That's exactly where you should feel it. So your left hand's going to kind of cross your chest. Keep it on your chest so this arm's not getting fatigued. You're going to kind of bend your elbow, come halfway, and really pull and extend all the way back. Chest. Yep. 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 4 and 5. Good. We have our last one. Are you so excited?
Thrilled.
Right. So what we have is therapy. So this might be pretty easy, pretty relaxing. So your arm's going to be supported, so if you want to pull your chair up to the bed, we could use that. Just sit straight at the, we're going to have to turn you, girl. We're going to have to turn you. You're going to have to sit straight at the bed. All right, so we're using that right arm.
Oh, Jesus. Hold
So,
on.
big
Good
place. Yeah, so you could do this at your desk or at the kitchen table. But you know, we're just in here for today. So with your arm supported, you're going to place the putty in your hand and you're going to squeeze it firmly and slowly. If the ball, you know, it's kind of supposed to be in like a ball. You want your whole hand to be on it, squeezing it. I know you kind of have big hands, so we can adjust it
from my hand size.
as normal. But what I want you to do is I'll kneel down here. So I want you to support your arm. You're going to squeeze it slowly, and then when you open your hands up, I want you to extend your hands out all the way. Okay? We're going to do that 5 times. There's one. Extend all the way. All the way. Yep. You can kind of reshape the putty if you need to with the other hand. Yep. Give it a good squeeze. Extend those fingers out all the way. And we'll go for 3. Good. Extend all the way. Oh, yo.
I got it.
Yeah, just be careful.
4.
All the way. Extend. Be careful when you're bringing it back. You can use that arm. Yeah, good. Reshape.
I think there's a hair in it.
And squeeze. Make the last one a good one. Extend. Extend. All the way. All the way. Good. All right. So,
It's rough.
how do you feel about all the stuff you did today? It's pretty tiring, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, how's your pain?
See one?
Still 0?
Always.
All right. So, again, this is your packet for your exercises. All the phases are on here. I made some comments. I highlighted stuff that's important. Just reminding you, no active range of motion. You got to have that husband move that arm for you, like we were talking about. Avoid pushing or pulling without effective arm. No hard lifting, nothing like that. I'm sure your doctor has told you. But you did great. It was a lot of work. In phase 3, that's where I said you could start assisting your shoulder with the opposite arm. So that's called kind of active assisted. In phase 2, you can also start assisting your shoulder motion with the opposite arm, still avoiding pushing and pulling. And same with phase 3, avoid pushing and pulling. So I'm going to give this to you so you have it, and you're just going to continue with those exercises. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
All right, well, I will see you next week.
See you later.